my beautiful dragonflies. Okay, I'm back today. The lighting's not great. I could turn this light on though. That might help a little. I don't know. But the lighting is not great. And, but we're going to do our nails. So the lighting doesn't have to be great until we get down here. So, not a shadows today, but we're working with natural light, studio lighting. It's a lot. It's a mess. Okay, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to show you how to actually take them off once you're ready to change them out. Now mine are really outgrown and I filled them once already. My nails have been growing really quickly lately, which is great, but they're really soft at the ends, brittle. They're very brittle at the ends, so they break off really easy. That's why I like having my nails done. But I don't like paying the prices to have them done, so I do them myself. So, like I said, these are about 3 weeks. So it's definitely time to take them off. Now, these crystals are easy to put on, which I can show you at any time when I do crystals. But to take them off, you get a cuticle pusher. And you really have to like hit and get at them. And I'm gonna, when I move the camera over here and it can face down, then I can show you how to do that. And so what you need is you need a cuticle pusher. I prefer the metal ones just because we're going to be doing a lot of scraping and poking. So I recommend, yeah, the metal one. I think I got that one either at Sally's or CVS. So I recommend one of those. The cotton rounds, because what you're going to do is you're going to take your fingernail polish remover. Now this is non-acetone, so just any fingernail polish remover will work. You're going to soak your pad. You're going to lay it in the middle of a, I'm not going to soak it yet, but this is one of those that you push down and it comes up. I got this at the Dollar Tree for $1, guys. I recommend you get them because they're great. But you load up your cotton round. You lay it in the middle of your paper. I kind of put it towards the top just a little like that, which I'll show you better once. Then you lay your finger in there so that the nail is down. And then you just wrap it to where it will stay. I don't want to wrap it too tight yet, but I will wrap it tight once we're there, so that that cotton swab will stay against your fingernail, so that you can use that to take that off. You're just going to soak it for about 10 to 15 minutes, and the nails will just slide right off. So we're going to do that. I'm going to show you how to get the crystals off. This is a Swarovski crystal that I got at Michael's. I got a whole little package. They were on sale. And so I like to embellish my nails. Now I did lose this one. But I've already filed the, you can see where it was, but I've already filed the roughness down. And I lost that one. But I filed that one down too. Now if you just want to change color and you aren't grown out yet, the only way to change the color on these is you have to take a file and file them down until all the color is gone. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it is a process, so it does take a bit of time to do it. So maybe even longer than just redoing your nails. But I have taken the nail polish off, sat and filed them until all the polish was off so I could change colors. And I've done that twice. So let me get this camera switched over here and we'll get started. Okay. We're over here now, and I think that, I mean, the thing so you can see me really good. That might be better there. Okay. So I'm going to take the cuticle pusher, and I'm just going to push on that until it comes off. It doesn't hurt, guys. It really doesn't hurt. It's just, and if you don't want to save whatever you've got on your nail, then you don't have to do this. I like to save my crystals so I can use them again. This is all you do. You just sit there and you poke at it until you get enough of the clear, it's just the clear gel holding it. But I don't know what the fingernail polish remover would do to it, the crystal. Okay. It's getting there. You can see where I'm getting up underneath of it, but just, there we go. It is off. So I'm going to set that off to the side. And then I'm going to do the other one. And then we'll come right back. Alright, couldn't get it off, so went ahead and wrapped it. Give it a little extra time. Okay, so let me show you how to wrap these. You take your fingernail polish remover. Can you see it? Kind of. Yes, okay. I have the towel down to protect the table. You're going to really get it saturated. You want it nice and wet. And then you're going to take your aluminum foil. Then you're going to take your finger and you're going to lay it in. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes. Okay, here we go. Lay it in with the nail down. And then you're going to wrap one side, bring the other side around. And then fold up. Now, I have clips coming. Well, in my thing, I've got an order from Wish. I got to put my order in. And they just, you'd put this on, wrap it on, and then clip that. And it would hold it. But until then, I have to use the aluminum foil. So, that's how you wrap them. And I'm going to get them all done. And then we'll wait 10 to 15 minutes. And then I'll come back and I'll show you how to take the nails off. Alright, be right back, guys. Okay, guys. It's been about 10 minutes. So, let's see how they're doing. I'm going to pull that off. Can you see this? Maybe I should start with a different finger. I've already done this hand. Yeah, it was a little difficult. So we'll see how these are doing at 10 minutes. You can see on this nail where it's starting to take some of the stuff off. So hopefully that means this nail is ready and it won't be too difficult to get up underneath of there. Okay. It looks like it's going to be a little stubborn at the tip. Possibly. Yeah, looks like it's going to be a little stubborn at the tip. So we're just going to scrape off as much as this coating as we can for that top edge. And then we'll pop that back on and we'll go to the next one and see if we can get some more of this one, get some of this one off. See how we can get up underneath this one is really coming off good. Which just means that it was probably lifted a little so that the fingernail polish remover could get down up underneath of it. Which is fine. Okay, guys. Got it all off. I had to work out a little bit. The issue that I was having was because some of the nails were so long. It ended up just bending and breaking off. So that's fine because the next step is you're going to take your nails. I've already done this hand. This is what you want it to look like when you're done with everything. I'm not a professional. I've not been training this. I just do this because I refuse to pay money to have my nails done. Alright. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut your nails back. Okay. You want them short. You don't. Okay, take a buffing block or any kind of, oh, I got my lipstick on my hand, or any kind of file. I like to start with the buffing block just because it covers more surface. You can't even see what I'm doing. And you just use that block all over your nails. And then you're going to, and I did put lotion on my hands. I used the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. That's what I used on my hands because I love the smell of it. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay, I'm just going to wipe that off real quick. And then I'm going to get my other one that's just to smooth it out. What you're going to do is you're going to take a rough buffer and you're going to mark up each nail. You want it to look, you want rough ridges so the stuff will stick. When you apply it. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to rough up all my nails and get everything set up for applying the nails, and then I will be right back. Alright, I forgot to mention before I left that you want to make sure that you take your cuticle pusher and push all your cuticles back. Now I have some that are kind of on the drier side even after putting lotion on, so I probably will go back and trim them just a little bit because I don't want them to like cause problems for my fingers later. So yeah, you're gonna push all your cuticles back. If you have some that are rough and stick up, you probably want to take those off. Okay, this is a cuticle remover. I know it looks like a medieval torture device, but it is not. And what you do is, like, see right here where it sticks up a little bit, you're just gonna go in and just very lightly go in and it just slices it right off. And if you got one and it's getting dull, please replace it. They're not that much. It's really worth not having a dull one. It really is. There, the thumb. The thumb is really dried out, so it should be easy for me to show you. Wow. I don't know why it's hitting the nail. Push that cuticle back just a little bit further here. So it's sticking up just a little bit more. There we go. There's a rough spot on the nail and that's what it was hitting. Just a little groove. Okay. And then you just take it and you're going to slice that without hitting that groove. And you don't want to go real deep, so you just want to go real light. You can just take off that little bit of extra. I have to really be careful with doing mine because of the diabetes. If I go too ham on it, then I'm not going to have a good outcome because it's going to cause sores and we can't have that. So, but you can see how easy it is. So I'm going to go off camera and finish this up and be right back. I just wanted to show it to you real quick. Okay, now we're going to take some fingernail polish remover and we're just going to go over each one, make sure that there's no leftover residue from the lotion, because if there is, it will not stick to your nails. Then we're going to take the base coat this came with the light from Wish, or the gel nail kit from Wish, and we're just going to put some base coat on. And once you get your base coat on, we are then going to, is that a fuzzy? Cure the base coat for 60 seconds. Now with this light, get up here where you see it. This light has 3 settings. It has a quick dry, it has the 60 seconds, and it has a minute 20, 120 seconds, which is 2 minutes. So we're going to do the 60 seconds, which is 1 minute. So you tap it twice, you put your hands under, you can see that it's lit up, it's working. And then when it comes out, it has like a little bit of a residue on it. So you're going to take another cotton swab and just kind of wipe that off. That's very common with all of the base coats. Well, most of the base coats, or some of the base coats. I don't know. Base coats that I have come in contact with. For gel nails, it sometimes leaves like a little bit of a tackiness. So I'll speed this up so you won't have to sit and watch my nails harden for a minute. So, which is off when the time's up. The quick dry does not. Okay, it's done. I'm gonna turn this off. It started to go off, and I was like, it wasn't sure that it was done, but it is done. You see, they're nice shiny nails. All right. Now let's pull these forms out. I'm gonna keep that because I'm gonna use that for the other hand here in a minute. Pull the forms out here. Get them open. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick a finger. I think I'm gonna do this finger here first. And you're gonna find a form that will fit. And you want it to fit side to side without touching the sides too. Like, you don't want it to overlap. See how that one is overlapping? You don't want that. This one right here is perfect for what we're doing, okay? And, on here you'll see this is size 8. But on here you'll see this little grid, and that's to help you get all your nails the same length. When you do it, you just do it up to a certain line. Now, you can count it up and use a marker, which I thought I had one over here, but I don't see one. So let me grab a marker really quick. Okay, I'm just going to use this Sharpie. And let's see, how long do I want my nails to be this time? I don't want them to be too long, so I'm just going to go the second line up. Get in here where you can see what I'm doing. Try and see anyway. Hopefully you can see. Okay, I'm going to 1, 2, that second line. I'm going to mark that second line, because when I turn it over, I'll still be able to see. That's how long I want my nail to be. And so I can mark that on all the forms to get them all the same length. And some of them, I'm not going to get them exact. Like I said, I'm not a professional, so I'm not going to get them exact. Okay, this right here is the slip solution. And that's what you use so you can actually move everything around. So let's get our little shovel part. Where is it at? There we go. And you're going to squeeze up a little ball. You don't need a whole lot, and you're just going to cut it off. Keep losing myself here. Put that down. And then you're going to take the form and you're going to scrape this into the form. And it's in there. Okay, and then you're going to take, first things first, we have to fit the, no, that was the 6, and that's too small. Let's try the 9. And it looks like the 9 is going to fit really good on that nail right there. So, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get my Sharpie, and I'm going to count up the 2 lines. 1, 2, mark it, because I'm going to try and keep it within that line. So it'll be the same length for all of them. And then we're going to get some, I'm going to run this in some slip solution real quick and wipe that off, because it's that easy to clean it off. You can also clean it off with fingernail polish remover, but I don't like to do that when I'm in the midst of using it. Okay, almost all off. Okay. Get that all off there. I've got it off the one side, just not the other side. So let's go ahead and we'll use this clearer side, and we're going to squeeze it up. Then we're going to take our spatula and we're going to pull that off. There we go. See it there? Then we're going to take our form and we are going to set it not all the way up to that line, slightly back from that line, and then we're going to solution off as we can so we don't waste anything. Then we're going to go back into the slip solution, and you're going to start by pressing down in the middle to push it. You want to push it up to the line, and then you want to get it up the sides. And then once they're up the sides, then you're going to go back around and you're going to catch anything that has come off. So anything that has slid off the edge of the form, you're going to get all of that because you don't want any of that hanging over. You don't want any of that hanging off the edge. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. So now we're going to take the form, you're going to flip it over. You're going to take your finger and you're going to be about that far back, about, what is that, 2 centimeters back, so that when you press it down, you can push it up to the cuticle. Now, before I put the clip on, which the clip is very important because it will kind of slide, I'm going to go around the edge. Make sure that nothing is touching the skin. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Make sure that nothing is touching the skin. And you just use your slip solution for that. Now, I'm going to go up underneath because this is what I forgot to do last time. You're going to go up underneath, and if it's touching the skin, you're going to whisk it out. I'm just going to pull that section out. It's starting to come up. So let's get the clip on there. I'm going to try and get down in there and make sure I don't have any on that. But then we're going to concentrate underneath here though. Okay, you're going to go underneath and you're going to pull it out from where it's touching your finger and just get rid of that. Because you do not want it touching your skin. Okay, and right at the corners. Just want to make sure we get that out of there. And then we're going to stick it in and we're going to cure it. Okay. Now we'll cure that one. And again, I will fast forward through it. Okay, I'm going to take the clip off. Everything's looking pretty freaking good. I don't know how some got up here, but we'll be able to get that off in just a second and peel off a lot of it, and then we'll be able to wash the rest off. So it must have been on the clip. It must have got on the clip somehow. But I got it off already, so it's good. And everything looks good around the edge of the nail. And so we're going to pinch and rock back and forth. Pinch, rock back and forth, because you want to let the air get underneath there. That's why you're pinching it. And then you're going to rock until it pops. And there is our next nail. So there we go. I got a little bit over this side right here. I'm going to take this cuticle cutter and just peel that off right there. This stuff is not rock hard like your acrylics, so you still have time to work it. Just once you put the polish and the top coat on and cure it, it will get harder and harder. So you want to work with it before you get that far. So just any that's touching the skin, I try and go back in and take that off, because even as hard as I try not to get it on there, some always gets on there. So you're gonna do all your cleanup. I know that it sounds like a pain in the butt, but you want the best result possible. So you want to take your time with it. A little bit right there. And so when you file this, see, this one's set, and it actually get cured again when I was curing the other one, so it's just a little bit tougher. But I still managed to get that off of there, so we're all right. The underneath, could have done a little bit better job with that, but I mean, like I said, I'm not a professional, but if I take the time to go in there and clean it up, it'll be fine. And any kind of lines or whatever, you're not going to see that once you get them painted and everything, so not to worry over that. But you can see all the extra that I got off, just that little bit, just from one nail, just from that little bit, just clean it up real good. Now you're going to take a file. When you do the file, you want a light grit. You don't need anything strong, because they're not, it doesn't take much to file them. They're not like super hard, and so I mean, I'm gonna take one that's a little bit stronger. I'll just use this sanding block, and you know they're not like a super duper grit. And you're just gonna use that, and you're gonna shape your nails. I know you're thinking, oh, they're such pretty nails, and you're gonna just mess them up by buffing them and doing all this craziness to them, but I will show you what it looks like when I'm done with this part anyway. Okay, so see, you see, and you want to fill on there and make sure everything is nice and smooth. And then I can see in here, I want to like try and clean some of this up just a little bit. There's some extra residue in there. Definitely want to clean that up a little bit. And then I'm going to do the next nail. I always have the hardest trouble with the corners with these buffing blocks, but see, I can use this one, but it's very harsh, so you have to go with a really light hand. Just go with a really light hand on that. Okay, so I've got them done, and I've got them shaped the way I want, and they're rounded and they're smooth. So what you want to do now is you're going to take your top coat, and this is the one that came with the kit. I do have another one that I will probably use over my polish. I got this one from Ulta, and it's just a brilliant, and it says red carpet, so it's supposed to have a better shine to it. I don't know that it does, but I've got it, I might as well use it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to do my top coat on these two nails, just so they look good and they're ready to go. They're ready for paint. So you want them smooth, and you're going to do them for 1 minute 60 seconds with this light, and then when they come out, then you're going to go on, you're going to finish, you're going to do the rest of them. I wouldn't have done this part until the very end, but I wanted to show you guys because I'm going to go off camera now, finish the rest of my nails, and then when I get all my nails done, I will come back. I will have them all top coated but no color, and then we'll do the color, which I think today we're going to use from the Sinful Colors. We're going to use this one right here, which is, I think today we're going to use from the Sinful Colors. We're going to use this one right here, which is, I think today we're going to use from the Sinful Colors. We're going to use this one right here, which is Island Coral. And then I always like to do an accent now, and I think I'm going to do my ring finger with this glitter here. I don't know where this glitter came from. It was given to me. So, but I have found it at like the Dollar Tree is a really good place to get embellishments and stuff. Craft stores. I can find embellishments at craft stores. Alright, I want to show you real quick. These are hard nails. They are good to go. They're ready to be painted and gone, ready to go. And that's what they look like before you paint them. And if you had, like, if you used a color, then they would have a color. But I really enjoy having just the clear, because then I can paint them and do them however I want. Alright guys, I'm going to go off here. I'm going to finish the rest of my nails, and then I will come back and we'll go on to decorating. Okay, my lovelies, I am back and all 10 fingers are done. So, first thing we're going to do, then I've put the top coat on and all that. I am going to bring this piece of paper over because when we do the glitter, we're going to need it. So, let's go ahead and get this opened up. I will have everything that I use down below and all that goodness. So, we're going to start with this Sinful Colors. It's in coral, something coral. I'll look at it here in a minute, and then we'll know. Okay. We're definitely going to have to do 2 coats on this. I might only need 1 coat on that ring finger, but I'm definitely not the greatest at this. Okay, I'm going to stick this in here and we're going to put it on a quick dry. This one off. This one down. This guy, yes. And he does pretty quick. Today's video, it's uploading now, so I can. It's uploading tonight. No, it's exporting so I can upload. The color is Island Coral. It's not color. You pay for squeeze her. And look. This dry. Loopy. Loopy. You're gonna need a coat. So we're gonna go and do it the best we can. And give this one a second coat as well, even though we're going to put the glitter on top. Glitter does not go on until we put the top coat on. So, I got a little messy. Never fails, man. I always get so messy when I'm doing this. Okay, shove it back in. Alright, let's put our top coat on, and then we're going to well, let's just get this part done, and then we'll move on. Okay, now we're going to cure it. Okay, I've got to get this little bottle open. It's being a pain in the butt, as normal, or as usual per usual. Let's get this little cork. There we go. Okay, I'm going to set this over here. I'm going to get the top coat, and I'm going to put the top coat on. I want to make sure it's only going where I want that glitter to be. And I'm going to take the glitter, and I'm just going to sprinkle it. All over the nail. Okay, now it's on the nail. I'm going to just, before I cure it, I'm going to pat this down real good. Okay, I think it looks good, and we're going to cure it. What it's like. Not going to put and then straighten around, so it doesn't matter. There, all the extra glitter is off now. Now I'm going to top coat this very gently. Top coat this. Shouldn't lose any, shouldn't shift any, because we have already adhered it to our finger. So I feel like I'm back on track. Okay, so this is what they're going to look like. And as soon as I get the other hand done, I will come on and I'll show you both hands, and so our end result. And there we go. Now we're focusing. The end result, and I know they're a little messy around the cuticle, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not a professional. So I hope you like them, and I'll see you guys back here in just a minute. Okay, this is what they look like. Okay guys, this is what they ended up looking like. I hope you can see them. I don't know how to model nails. You saw that hand already. This is what this hand, let me see if I can, there we go. Oh, there, that's better. You can kind of see them better now. So I really like the way they came out. They're really pretty. I can touch without a lot of glitter coming off. Actually, without any glitter coming off. So, very wearable. And that's it. That's my video for the nails. It was a requested video. So, if you guys want to see anything, let me know. And I'll see what I can do about it. This lighting sucks right now because it is now getting very dark out. Alright, let me lean over into the light. See. Oh, no, maybe not. I look hideous. Alright, guys. That's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything you would like to see, let me know. And remember, all dragonflies are beautiful in their own way. I love each and every one of you. And I'll see you in the next video. Alright. Bye!